subscribers. I hope you're having an awesome day. I had a question from a viewer, and she asked me, Marla, how did you become able to channel your angel? How did you get that communication going? And I thought that was a great question. I wrote a whole book, a memoir called The Buddha Made Me Do It, A Field Guide to Enlightenment, and it has that whole story in there on how I connected with her. But the quick version I'm going to tell you, you might be interested. How do you connect? How do you start to channel? This was something that I had always been fascinated by. I'd go to other channeling events, watch other people channel. I was very interested in connecting with other realms, but never thought I could do it, never knew how. And it really happened when about 3 years ago, my friend Julie came over one night and brought she brought two communication boards over. So there are people who call them Ouija boards, but these were boards that she had downloaded off the internet and then had put onto some tack board. And they were beautiful. One had a castle on it and different images, and then the other one had some kind of Halloween type, ghoulish, fun, cartoon type design to it. So we started with the castle one, and we took a game piece. We didn't have a planchette, a regular planchette, so we just used a little round wooden game piece as the planchette. And we set the stage, we put candles, put some statues of saints, said some prayers. It was real kind of mystical and magical, turned the lights down, and asked, is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? And right away, I didn't even think it would move. I never did this before. This little planchette started moving and started spelling out words and sentences. Didn't do a lot, but it introduced itself. We said, who are you? It said secret spirit. So it spelled out NYC and then the word SOON. New York City soon. I was going to New York in like a couple of months. So it was fantastic. We had a short session. She came back again a couple days later. We tried it again, and one of the messages, when we said, who is this? It spelled ANGEL, angel. And I was like, angel? You're my angel? And then she said, yes, guardian angel, and introduced herself. First, she had said her name was Merthyr, and we looked it up, we Googled it, and it was real interesting. We saw the meaning, which meant martyr in like Welsh or something. And then she shortened it to Mirth, and we had a really great relationship on the board, and that's how we started. So later I was able to use the board alone when I got my energy raised. That's a really important part to this, because I was having great luck with Julie. We were communicating on the board, and then when I try it on my own, it wouldn't move, it wouldn't work. And as I was progressing in my spiritual practice with meditation and being attuned to Reiki and other energetic attunements, I was opened up enough where I could use the board alone and it would work, but it took me about 8 months. So examples of a board. Now this is my favorite board. It's a little board called Emily the Strange. I got it on Amazon for 20 bucks. I love it, and it has the cutest little planchette. It's just so great. It's my favorite board. And then if you want to be more like Angel, I don't even have a Ouija board. I don't have one. I have about 5 boards. I'll just show you 2 or 3 right now. So I've got one with an angel on it. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. And then I put up here, I put a question mark myself, because there was no question. So if I wanted to, if they were asking me a question, sometimes they'll ask me a question, the angels. And then my friend Linda Deer made a board, and she sells these, and they're really great portable boards. So anyway, I love doing the board, and I connected with a great gal. We're friends now. Her name is Karen A. Dahlman, and she is a Ouijaologist, and she's been using the board for over 40 years. She's written books on it. So we became friends and started doing videos called The Women of Ouija, and we talk about all things communication board. So from there, Karen and I both agreed that we didn't want to stay, even though we like the board. It's real, we love it. A lot of people are afraid of it, but we have great results with it and consider it a profound spiritual tool. But we both wanted to get off the board and start channeling, because we went to see Darryl Anka channel Bashar together, and we saw these really great people who were channeling directly. So one day I just said, okay, I want to channel. I want to get off the board, and I said to Mirth, I want to get off, and I said, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it on my computer. I'm going to do some automatic writing. And so I put the board on my lap, and I started the message, the transmission, and then I went ahead and put my hands on the keyboard and kind of got myself, my mind, put it kind of to the back seat, and the message started flowing. Her message starts flowing, and I type, and I'm typing as fast as I can with typos and everything, and then I go back and correct the misspellings, because when I give readings for people, I want them to be able to read it. So that's how it happened, and I am surprised as anybody. Never thought this would happen to me, but it is so much fun, and the messages are so profound. And Mirth even gave some messages in the book, which is great. And she was happy to be included in the book. Can you imagine an angel being included in a book? So that's my quick version of the story of how I connected with my angel, how I was able to channel her. And I continue to expand and grow and learn and love this beautiful communication. So I would love to hear from you. Are you connecting with anybody from the other side? Your spirit guides, angels? How do you do it? And how were you able to do it? I would love to hear from you. If you like this video, like it and leave me a comment. Thanks so much, you guys.